There was a man in France who dreamed a way to teach, who left his life behind and followed Jesus' print. Within the Negro world of greed and poverty, he spread a seed of hope, he lit a light of peace.
Une fraternité continue la mission, ne le guide avec la foi, et aide ceux qui servent.
2019 marks 300 years since the death of Saint John Baptist de Lasalle. De Lasalle was a French priest and scholar who founded De Lasalle Brothers in 1679. Now, there are more than 5,000 brothers overseeing provision of education in 65 universities and colleges and 92 schools spread across 81 countries around the world.
Greetings. I'm happy to share with you more news about the Year of Lasallian Vocations in 2019 on the occasion of the tercentenary of our Holy Founder's completion of his earthly journey. Over the past several months, we have developed new programs and activities for this important year, and we look forward to celebrating these locally as well as internationally.
In Kenya, there are 7 educational institutions. These are Mwangaza College in Nakuru, Lasalle Catholic Primary School in Nairobi, Child Discovery Center in Nakuru, Rongai Agricultural and Technical School in Rongai, St. Mary's Boys High School in Nyeri, St. Paul's School in Marisabit, and St. Lasalle School Karameno in Nyeri. St. Paul gives nomadic communities in northern parts of Kenya an opportunity to educate their children in an environment nurturing diligent and self-disciplined leaders, provide leadership through the Christian lens.
My name is Brother Francis Choroge. I'm currently the principal of this school, St. Paul Secondary School, Marsabit. I have been here for 7 years, continuous, but I was here previously for 4.5 years. So I would say that I have been here for about 11 years. This year, we are joyous to be celebrating 300 years of the death of our founder. But in line with that, also celebrating the vocation of Lasallian, where we hope that this year we shall be praying for good vocations in the church. We shall pray for the stability of the brothers within the apostolate. I am happy that we have this occasion to be able to share with our Lasallian associates and partners, our students, our parents, and we can't have asked for something bigger than this or better than this. I'm humbled to say that I am the first Lasalle Christian brother. I happen to have gone to Rongai Boys, where I met brothers there, Brother Steve, Brother Alfred Kinsey, Brother Douglas, among others. And more so, what I saw Brother Steve do attracted me to the brothers. That is why I'm trying to imitate what he was doing by at least touching the hearts of the people entrusted to me here, making them to be my brothers, and trying to ensure that we give them Christian and human education. This school has really transformed this region. It was started 28 years ago with the aim of bringing leadership back to the villages where the kids come from. And the boys were doing so well, and they would leave the school and go to Nairobi or outside the country. But thanks to devolution in Kenya in the last 7 years, we have seen many of those students who passed through here come back to serve their own people. Any office you go, you will definitely be opened the door by a student who passed through St. Paul. And this is the growth of Lasallian mission, touching hearts and life of the people. You hear them say, if it were not of St. Paul, they may mention even particular brothers, but St. Paul. They all, wherever you meet them, even those who may have, for various reasons, converted to other faiths, they still know that St. John Baptist de Lasalle lives and that our faith lives in our hearts forever. This is part of our heritage. St. Paul has been and continues to be the best school in the region. It is the best school in the county, and every young man desires if he can get himself to St. Paul, because he knows it opens the door for the future for him.
Here we are, gathered as one.
St. Mary's Boys High School operates on the motto, "Give us a boy, we give you man." As St. Mary's, students do not engulf in only studies, but they spend time in undertaking co-curricular activities, instilling qualities of discipline, leadership, and responsibility. The students, for instance, feed cows, milk them, and clean the cow sheds.
So I'm Brother James Odithiongo, one of the Christian brothers working here in St. Mary. I've been a brother for 26 years, and I've worked in various places. I've worked in Rongai Boys. I've also worked in Ethiopia, and I've also worked in Nairobi in our formation houses. Right now, I'm teaching computer here in St. Mary, and this is my second year. And as brothers, we always emphasize teaching about human and Christian education. That's our mission as brothers. So we are celebrating 300 years in the Jubilee since 1718, when the founder passed on, up to 2019. Those are 300 years. And as brothers, we run so many schools. There are 8 different schools in the world.
My name's Nicasio Asungi Katumo. I'm the deputy principal, St. Mary Boys Secondary School. As a teacher, I teach CRI, Christian Religious Education, and I do other duties. I am in charge of spirituality in St. Mary's. So I am the one in charge of all the organizations concerning worship, mass, school choir, mass choir, and even catechism classes of the boys. St. Mary's is a private Catholic school which is managed or conducted by the Lasalle Christian Brothers. The school started back in 1962. And the principal who was there before, it was taken over by the Lasalle Christian Brothers, was a missionary consolata priest by the name Vadangolini. He left the school in 1989, and then the brothers took over in 1990. And the first principal as a Lasalle Christian brother was Brother Stephen Craig, who continued up to 1998, when Brother Dominic Jordan took over as the principal of the school. And he continued up the time when he fell sick. That was 2007. And in 2008, Brother Peter Combe, the current principal of St. Mary's, took over as the principal of the school. The school is concerned about the total development of the child, of the boy. That is The reason why our school motto is that you give us the boy, we give you the man. Therefore, here we try to nurture that boy to grow holistically to become a whole-rounded person. So we try to impact moral values to that boy as we continue to teach him academically, to grow academically, socially, also physically and spiritually, to be a whole-rounded person. So the school, we can say, offers this kind of training for boys to develop, and that is why the school has what we call community service. This is whereby we make them to do certain duties, students to do certain duties. They look after the cows, learn how to manage them, look after them, and also sometimes we do some bit of farming, where kids they can go there and learn something about the farm work, and also we have agriculture. We teach agriculture as one of the examinable subjects, and still students do a lot of learning when doing that. So here we do not have those many other laborers, personnel, to do work in various areas, but we put the student, we locate each student a duty to do. So basically I can say St. Mary's is a school which is by itself unique. It's not just like other schools which are public schools, because we have very small children who are in kindergarten, still within the compound, and we have employed ECD teacher with the diploma, and he takes care of the children, but the boys who are some of them are at the age of even 2.5 years, 3 years, and he prepares them till the age that they can now move from St. Mary's to join the public primary schools around.
Hi there, I'm Steven Mukuria, Form 4 at St. Mary's Boys High School. And St. Mary's history dates back to the year 1962. And I joined St. Mary's back in the year 2016, January 30th. And so far I can say that St. Mary's has tried to show me the better part of life. When I joined St. Mary's, I was introduced to so many roles. I began working at the dining hall, went to the toilets, and all those areas of work. We also give services to the zero grazing unit, the pigs unit, as well as dormitory and all other areas of work. So I can say that St. Mary's is an all-round place. All work is done genuinely and in the right way. I've also had a very good experience in terms of education. St. Mary's has given me the best education so far, and I believe that it's going to give me the best grades I expect in my KCSE. It has shown a good performance over the years, and so its credibility is undoubtful, so I'm very grateful for it. And it has also given an experience in terms of outside activities and social activities as well, by the people you interact with, by the many people you meet, and all those things are really helpful in the general growth of a man. So I would say that St. Mary is giving us a boy, giving you back a man is a real thing. For me, I would say the way I entered St. Mary's is so different from the way I am now. So it's really true that I've become a man.
Child Discovery Center serves children from impoverished families and those who have been rescued from the streets. The center covers all their needs and necessities, including fees, food, uniforms, and books, among others.
us remember that we're in the holy presence of God. Thank you, brethren. I'd like first of all to begin by saying Happy Jubilee. As a Lasallian, we know that this year we are marking 300 years since the death of our founder. We have not been left behind here at CDC. We are very much active and participating actively in celebrating this Jubilee. This is 19th year since this institution was found, and I'm happy today to say and state that I'm the longest serving director since this institution was opened. This is my 7th year here, and within those 7 years, we've seen so many changes cutting across, because in my 7 years here, we've seen 15 of our students joining university and graduating from the university. Another 15 have joined and graduated from Mwangaza College.